Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. My name is Lily Rose. I'm a faceless content creator. Very small right now, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about my channel. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous. I don't really talk in front of cameras much, or talk to anyone at all. I prefer to be by myself, but I figured I'd share a little bit of my life with folks on the internet who may be a little like me. I do photography, and I am a digital and real life artist, I guess. More so tapping into the digital than the real life right now. But right now on my channel, all I have is a couple videos of fan art. I like doing fan art for Hermitcraft. A couple viewers, a couple people like DocM77. I've done a couple for Grian. None of these have been shown in any videos or anything, but I do it because it makes me happy. I watch a lot of people on Twitch. New favorite of mine has been Mushling Sage. Hi Mushy, if you're watching this. Yeah, I was on her stream yesterday, and I was invited to a small content creator Discord group. And I have since then made the decision that I would like to start vlogging. A little bit about my life here and there throughout the day, and a lot of photography too. I do photography. I don't usually record it, but wow, the camera is freaking out. But yeah, this is just a little about me, and I'll add bits here and there. I hope the videos get better. I have ordered microphones, small little microphones that I can clip right here. Just because since I wear a mask, it might be a little difficult to hear me sometimes. But yeah, I'm at work right now. And I start work in 8 minutes. And so yeah, check in on you guys a little bit later. Today, the itinerary is work. And I have to make bread. I do a lot of baking and cooking as well. So maybe I'll show you guys a little bit of bread making for my family of 7. I am the second oldest daughter, and I am a senior in high school. I'm going to graduate this year, which is very exciting. But yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. School for me starts in about 4 weeks, and I hope to document a little bit of what my last year in high school is going to be like, and what my future adulthood is going to look like, I guess. College and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoy my channel. I'm going to try and post. I also have an Instagram now. Just made it this morning. So I'll try and post on there as well. Yeah. Okay, bye. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, just did a little photo shoot. No, kitty. Trying to attack my camera bag. And so, yeah. Just a little photo shoot with these adorable kitties. I'll show a few photos. But yeah, apparently they think my bag is a scratching post. No, go down. But yeah, I do photography whenever I feel like it. I actually have to take my senior pictures this year. I'm having my younger sister help me out. But yeah, I just do photography whenever I feel like it, whenever I have time. And really, I do it for enjoyment right now. I don't get paid to do any photography. Maybe that's something that comes in the future when I get good enough. But, yeah. Little funny thing I thought I'd show you. The cats are very crazy.
Alright, it's time for a voiceover now. Hello everyone, today we're making bread. A white bread recipe that has been in my mom's recipe book for many years now. And this poor recipe book, I mean, it's just falling apart at the seams. I noticed it here, and I should probably make a new book. Actually, that's a really good video idea, I should write that down. Anyways, hi everyone, my name is Lily. I am a senior in high school, and I like photography, a little bit of videography. I am the second oldest of 5 children. You can actually see one of my sisters in the corner. Yeah, just leave her be. But I am a faceless YouTuber. I'd prefer not to have my video with as many people's faces on it as I can. Just for safety reasons, because I know the internet can be kind of weird. I've been doing photography for a little over 2 years now, and it's been going really well. I've done senior pictures for my older sister. I've done family portraits for my family and a couple other friends. I typically do nature photography, like the animals you saw a couple minutes ago. But I'm looking to branch out. You know, I want to try new things, so YouTube is one of them. I have had this YouTube channel for a couple months now. Haven't done a lot with it. I've posted a couple digital art videos, which kind of embarrassed about, but you know, we're going to keep them up there because it's progress, and it's important progress that I think I should remember and other people should see. Because, you know, starting off and doing YouTube is a very difficult thing to do. Like, you kind of have to have the confidence, and you're always scared when people see things. Are they going to like it? Are they not going to like it? You know? So, you gotta kind of find your community, I guess. And I think I found a little bit of that. As I said earlier, I've been watching a Twitch streamer. Her name is Mushling Sage, or Mushy, or Sage, whatever. You can kind of see her preference in her videos. I'd recommend checking them out. They're very good. But she invited me to a content creation group, and a bunch of other people too. I think there's about 30 of us in the group right now. But we all just kind of give each other recommendations and all these different things, and this has really boosted my confidence, and I want to thank her immensely for inviting me to this group, because I feel like this is kind of what I needed in order to take this jump. So what I'm looking to see happen in this channel is a lot of just me doing what I want, and I hope other people like that. I've had a lot of people tell me who have done content creation, a lot of people in my local community who are somewhat famous, that if I want to start this, that I should do what I want and what I like, because that is what makes the content the best it can be. I shouldn't push for a bunch of viewers and things like that, because, you know, I think we all find those kind of videos pretty annoying. But yeah, if I just do what I want, hopefully there's other people who are like-minded and will find this very entertaining. So yeah, I hope people like this. I know I keep reiterating myself, but like I said, I'm still getting used to the whole camera and people hearing my voice, people who I don't know are hearing my voice. Me being a senior, that does mean that I am fairly young. So I ask everyone to be polite, both in the comment section and just in general, anyone who knows me or who has some form of connection to me on social media. If I do notice that anything is happening in the comment section that shouldn't be, I will just disable the comment section for the time being. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys about me? Well, I really like reading. A couple favorite hobbies of mine are embroidering, sewing, cross stitch, drawing. Obviously, that's on my channel. But I'm very old, I guess I could say, in my tastes. I don't very much play video games at all, although I really do like Minecraft. There's just something about Minecraft that just appeals to me. I don't play it as much because I don't have time, but I really like watching other content creators who do make Minecraft content. And I love supporting them just because, honestly, most people who play Minecraft are just the nicest people you can find on the internet. Our community is just very nice.
I guess I can tell you guys a little bit about the kind of equipment I use for photography. So I usually shoot with a Canon Rebel T7. It's a very basic and friendly, user-friendly camera that you can use if you want to get into photography yourself. It also takes videos, and I've used it before, but I prefer the photography functions of the camera. I have two different lens types. There's a wide angle and a distance lens, which is 75 by 300 millimeters, and I use that for most of the cat pictures you just saw. I am looking to upgrade since it's been about 2 years on this camera, and I think it's just time to move on. I want a little more variety in my shots. So that might come in the near future. It all depends on how my financial status is as a nearly young adult. I have a backpack, and it's a hiking bag that's meant for cameras, so I can fit all my equipment in there. I have a tripod that I use for still shots, which I'm still trying to get used to, because before I'd kind of just balance my camera on something and hope it doesn't fall over. I currently shoot my videos with my phone. It's a Samsung A13, I believe. And I've had it for about 6 years now. I'm looking to upgrade. It's getting pretty glitchy, but yeah, like I said, it all depends on financial status. But for now, everything I have does what I need it to, and we'll see what happens in the future, I guess.
The software I use for editing is Canva. Now, I can hear a couple people who have edited videos much longer than me groaning and cringing about this. I understand Canva is really bad. I know it deeply. This video is about 20 minutes long, and it's a little difficult. And I have received a couple recommendations from the people on the Discord, and I think they're good, but we'll see how that goes. I tend to forget things pretty easily. Yeah, well, I guess just like this bread recipe, I accidentally put the wrong amount of flour, and so now I have to add everything else to make it all equalized, and I apologize to anyone who can bake better than me, which is a fair amount of people. Yeah, this is the best you're gonna get in the kitchen. Sometimes I'm decent, and then sometimes I'm not. Fun fact, this KitchenAid's actually 25 years old. It holds a lot of material, and I'm very, very proud of its 25 years of service in my family's kitchens. It's definitely seen some things. Yeah, we make bread because we don't like buying the store-bought stuff, and it's totally something I want to add on to my already busy schedule in a day, but I guess for homemade bread, I think we can make an exception. A lot of the cooking nowadays for supper, just because my parents are usually pretty busy with work and stuff. But yeah, I really enjoy cooking. I find a lot of fun in it. The before and afters of the kitchen can be a little bit of a mess, though, even though I've been cooking by myself for at least 2 years now. But yeah, the food gets on the table, but looking at the behind the scenes can be a little chaotic. Just like this. I was going for an aesthetic bread making B-roll, I guess, and it said we got chaos, me forgetting how to make the recipe, adding things or thinking about adding things to the recipe when I was supposed to make plain bread. I held back, I didn't, but this is me carefully trying to mix all this stuff and not overflow the entire mixer. That's happened before. It's been a mess. My parents came home and I was running around the kitchen like a mad woman trying to fix everything before they got home. Yeah, surprisingly, I didn't forget to start the mixer on slow, and so I didn't have a giant flour cloud, even though that would have been hilarious for the video. I don't feel like cleaning flour out of every crevice of my kitchen. Yeah, yeast. Yeah, one time, fun fact, I almost forgot about the yeast, and called my mom, panicking, asking her why the bread won't rise, why the bread's not doing anything. I looked over on the counter and the whole container of yeast was still waiting. Yeah, maybe don't trust me in the kitchen. The bread's been rising for about an hour, and now it's time to beat it up a little bit. Honestly, I find this part of bread making is a very good stress reliever. I'd highly recommend it to anyone who has any anger at the end of the day or suppressed rage that they just need to get out. Just honestly go beat up some bread. It works really well. Me and my mom both do that. I do it with white bread, she does it with pizza. It's our own little thing, you know, just go beat up some bread. It's better than punching someone and getting in trouble. So at this point my sister had kind of gotten home, and so having both of us in the kitchen didn't seem like the best idea. So I was trying to hurry and knead all this dough and get it in the pans and let it rise a little bit while the oven started. And yeah, my sister, I asked her if she wanted to say hi to the video, and you know, she didn't really want to, and that's totally fine. I know I'm kind of rambling, but I'm honestly pretty curious to see how long I can make this video while keeping the audience retention. How many of you are still listening to me? I hope someone's still watching and finds this pretty interesting. And I guess, what else can I ask? How's everyone's day going? My day's going pretty well. If you guys want to leave your responses in the comments, I will try my best to answer. Hope everyone else has a good rest of their day, night, whatever time zone you're in. Yeah, I'm editing this on my iPad, so we'll see how long it takes for this to upload. Yeah, well, wish me luck.
Fun fact, everyone, this is actually being edited on my iPad. And this video, as of editing, it's currently about 19 minutes long. I'm not quite sure how this is going to be able to upload to YouTube. I guess if you don't see it in the near future, it's probably means my iPad has been melted and I'm rapidly trying to find some higher processing power to upload this video. But yeah, all the pans were oiling pans. I am the smartest cook in the kitchen. Look at that. Didn't want to get the oil container, I guess, dirty, so I used my arms instead of my hands. I am so smart. I'm sure no one has ever done that before. But yeah, you oil up the pans, make sure it's all oiled, because if you miss a spot, the bread will tell you when it refuses to come out, like the teenager out of their bedroom. Yeah, so, gosh, I'm funny. But yeah, measure the bread. I put this into the pan confident that I had measured it perfectly. And this is at the point where I realized that it is much too big for this pan, and I need to cut it to about half of what it was. Yeah. Instantly humbled in front of the camera. But yeah, I'm going to finish up putting this bread in their pans, let it rise for a bit while the oven heats up. I heat it up to 475, and the bread cooks for about 30-35 minutes, depending on. Sometimes it cooks faster, sometimes it doesn't. I'm guessing it's because I suck at making accurate measurements of things when I'm baking. But yeah, we'll see how these breads turn out. And these are the breads when they're in the oven. And like I said, 4 pans, but one of them's kind of small. And this is them when they're done. Very pretty. I think they turned out pretty well.
Thanks for watching. I hope you guys found me interesting enough to maybe subscribe. Maybe.